let's take this design and turn it into this by cropping an Embrillance Essentials. You can crop any design, so this one I can crop it and make it just Daisy, just Mickey, just Pluto, Minnie, Donald, or I can make it just the castle. So you can crop any design in Embrillance Essentials. I'm going to click on the design, and then I'm going to go up here to this little needle icon, and this is going to show you the order that everything is stitched out. So I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way up until it starts on something of Mickey. So we're going to keep going. Oh, okay, so we got to Mickey's head, so I'm going to go back and try to stop it right there where it started Mickey, and I'm going to hit this stop button. And then it's going to make us pick a color. I'm just going to pick the color that it is. Now we're going to go over here to the right, and it's going to show you the order that everything is stitched. So here's that pink. I'm going to delete the pink because I don't need that. That's from Daisy in the castle, so I delete that. I'm going to delete this lavender because I also don't need that. The light blue, I don't need that either from the castle. Need to leave this black because that has part of Mickey, so we're going to keep that, as well as the white and everything else. So I'm going to go back to this stitch button, and now I'm going to let it go to the end of Mickey's head. So I can even, let's see, kind of gets tedious on where the end is, and I'm going to go ahead and stop it again. So now when I go over here, I have Mickey's ears by itself. So now I can go to the one below it, that dark gray, and I can see that it's not part of Mickey, it's just a part of Pluto, Minnie, and Donald, and I can go ahead and delete that. This cream yellow, I also don't need that because that's nowhere in Mickey. I also don't need that cream yellow from the stars. I do need that black, so I'll have to crop it again. And then this flesh pink I do need because it is a part of Mickey's mouth. So if I go back up here, there's his ears. Next we get to the white. So now it's going to do, I think it was Daisy's face. So I'm going to stop it right before it gets to Mickey for the white. I'm going to stop it right there. And then I'm going to go ahead and stop it again once it's done with Mickey's face. There. Okay, and now I can go over here and I can delete Pluto's face. This light blue I also don't need. If I click this way, I can see that it is Daisy's, so I'm going to delete that. And then I'm going to have to crop this pink because it is a part of everyone's face. So we'll go back up to that stitch button. So now I can go over here, and now I have these two pinks, so I can see that that one is Mickey's. We want to keep it, but the one below it is Minnie's, so we're going to go ahead and delete that. And then the one up here is everyone else's face, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. And now we just need to crop that last black. So we're going to go over here to this, and we can see that it started on Minnie's and Pluto's face. Okay, now we got to Mickey's, so we're going to stop it right before that. Okay, about there, and we're going to stop it. Again, you can change the color to something similar. And then I'm going to go back over here and delete that. Now I'm going to do it again and stop it right after it's finished with Mickey. So there, it's finishing up with Mickey's smile line. And then it goes to the next, so I'm going to stop it right there. And now I'm going to go over here to that gray and delete. And then here we are left with Mickey's face. I can move it, I can make it bigger. Again, just remember, if you do size things, it may not stitch out correctly. However, when I did make this one a little bit bigger, it stitched out just fine. And that is how you crop an Embrillance Essentials to take a design like this, and you can make it into any part of it, so I chose to make it Mickey.